Hi guys, I wanted to do a quick review for writing today. Before we start, I just wanted to show you I have a new mini classroom on my wall now, so now I have a brand new whiteboard. I have our word pillar. It has some of our newer words. I couldn't fit all 50 of them like our original classroom had, but we have a mini word pillar, and I have our picture hanging right up here. And I have, let me see, a bunch of new markers. This cup that Alexa got me, I love this cup. So now we have this to work with instead of staring at my face in the camera the whole time. So I'm really excited to use this. So for our writing, I wanted to go over some of the steps and make sure that you're on track with your writing. So if you didn't start your writing yet, these are the steps you do before your writing. First thing you do is think. So my prompt was to pick an animal that you wanted to write facts about. So it's not opinions, it's not a story, so there shouldn't be any I like, I don't like, it shouldn't be a story about this animal or about your pet, it's just facts. So I decided to write facts about frogs. So my first step was to think, so I thought I want to write about frogs. My second step was to draw a picture. So I drew a picture of my frog in his habitat. I had the water, the grass, I drew a couple flies, and here's my frog right here. The next step is to label. So you want to label all the things in your picture. So I labeled my frog, the water, the grass, the flies, and try your best to sound them out. Make sure you're really stretching out the word and writing all the letters that you hear. The last step is to write. So you're going to write your sentences. So my sentences were, frogs are green and frogs can hop. So after you're done, there's another set of steps to make sure that you got all your writing done in the correct way. So give me 1 second. Okay, so these are the steps we're going to use after we're done writing. So the first one says, use a capital letter at the beginning of every sentence. So your capital letters are the big letters. They're not the little tiny ones. They're the very big ones. So we're going to look at my paper, and let's make sure I use capitals. Let's see, frogs are green. I see my capital letter right here for this sentence. For this sentence, frogs can hop. I didn't use a capital, so I need to fix that. So I'm going to erase it. I'm going to take my marker, and I'm going to write a capital F. Okay. The second step says, use finger spaces between my words. So when you guys were in class, you normally used a spaceman. You looked like this. And basically, every time you wrote a word, you would get your spaceman and you would put them right after your word and then write your next word. So you know you had space in between them. Because remember, our words can't be all jumbled up, then we wouldn't be able to read them. So instead, you can just use your finger. So take your finger and make sure it can fit in between each word. So that way we know that we can read it. It's not all jumbled together. The third step says, use punctuation at the end of the sentence. So let's check. Frogs are green. I forgot my period, so let's add a period. There's my period. Frogs can hop. And I have a period at the end of the sentence, so my punctuation's good. The last step is to use your word wall. So if you have any sight words that you have in your sentences on your writing, make sure they're spelled right. I have are, green, and can. And I used my word wall. I made sure I wrote all the letters correctly and they're all spelled right. So once you're done all these steps, 1, 2, 3, and 4, you can go and color your picture, and we're going to turn it on Friday. So when you're done these, you can put your prompt on your portfolio on Friday. And then tomorrow we're going to start a new one. I can't wait to see them. I'll see you guys later.